Hello, it's Deborah E. Johnson, and I am back again talking about another book of the Bible. Today I am in the book of Amos. Amos is talking to the people of Israel, the 10 tribes, although he's not actually from there. So he says, he tells them, the book opens up. Amos jumps right in with some of the other nations are going to get punished because of how they've treated Israel, because of the sins that they've done, and they're going to get punished. And then by the time you swing farther into the book, he talks about, he again reiterates how Israel hasn't done what's right. Israel hasn't listened to the Lord. They're going to get in trouble. He does from time to time say throughout the chapters, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. Amos gets visions. So he gets the vision of the plumb line. He gets the vision of the plague of fire. And he says, oh, no, I'm not going to do this. God says, never mind, I'm not going to do this. Finally, as you get toward the end of chapter 8, and he talks about the summer fruit, he says, okay, you know what? You've done way too much. You're going to get punished. Also, I found interesting in chapter 8 that the king of Judah, Amaziah, actually tells Amos, stop prophesying. And he actually tells King Jeroboam of the north, did you know Amos is prophesying about you, and he's telling all these things about you and how you're going to get destroyed and how life is not going to be good for you, and says, you know what, stop talking about the king. Stop doing this. And Amos says, I was neither a prophet, a priest. I came up. I'm a shepherd. I'm a herdsman. I'm a herdsman. I'm not educated, but God sent me here to give the warning. And so Amos gives his warning. Of course, the people, unfortunately, do not repent. And you hear me saying over and over again, they do not repent. Did you know that the Israelites had, the northern kingdom had over 300 years to get it right? I believe it was 390 before they got exiled out of their land. But it was over 300 years that they had an opportunity to get it right. So they had prophet after prophet after prophet coming to them and giving them the warning, telling them what to do, encouraging them to repent, and they just refused to do it. So, I mean, if you think about it, if you had 300 years to get something together, at one day or time, the clock is going to run out. So God does what he does, right? And so they do end up getting punished as God promises. But then, as God always does, there's going to be restoration for Israel. Israel is going to come back. There's going to be a time where they don't have to worry about anything. And I do actually want to read this, Amos chapter 9, verse 13. Starting there, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring against the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink wine thereof, and they shall also make gardens and eat the fruit thereof. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God. Again, punishment happens. They get warned. They don't repent. Punishment happens, but God gives a reprieve. God always gives a reprieve. What do I count as the goodness of God?